Greetings and welcome to South Carolina and Clemson University. We are so excited to have you join us as you consider your options for the next step in achieving both your educational and professional goals. My name is Katie Bauer and I serve as the president of the Student Personnel Association, or SPA. Over the course of this weekend, you will meet members of this professional development and social organization who are all students in the Counselor Education Student Affairs program. All of us look forward to making you feel at home while you're here and hope you get a feel of what it's like to be a Clemson Tiger and the opportunities you will have to kickstart your career. Listen to what our students have to say about not just learning about the profession, but why Clemson and specifically our program live the student affairs philosophy on a daily basis. Enjoy!
I'm so glad I chose Clemson, mostly because of the program faculty here. They work so hard to make sure that we are comfortable and are getting the most out of our experience, from small things like asking us to call them by their first names. It just creates a community atmosphere where we're all learning together, we're all in this together. And then they also help us out with larger things like conference presentations, any kind of research you're interested in. Pam, Tony, and Wade are always there for us no matter what we could possibly need.
I chose Clemson University over the other institutions that I gained acceptance in for a few different reasons. The first is the fact that this is a counseling-based program, which I knew would challenge me, challenge my thinking, and get me to try something that I really didn't have very much experience in. The second reason I chose Clemson were the professors. Pam, Tony, and Wade are absolutely phenomenal. I met them and interacted with them at GARS the weekend that you guys are going through right now, and they're absolutely phenomenal. They're nationally well known. They truly care about your experience, and they truly care about the success that you're having in the program. And I'd say the third reason I chose Clemson was the fact that the students actually care about the university that they attend. It's more than just a place where they can go for 4 years and get an education. It's something that they really take home. They buy into the traditions of Clemson. They live and breathe Clemson, and that's the type of student that I want to work with.
Clemson has a whole slew of wonderful traditions that hopefully you'll get to experience as a student here and maybe even get to see during your weekend with us. I know one of my favorites is Solid Orange Fridays, where the entire campus is just orange. Students, faculty, staff all wear orange on Fridays, and it's just a really cool, unifying experience that it's not just the students that have pride in their institution, it's the people that work here.
Clemson football is a huge thing here. Not only does our cohort get excited, the whole area gets excited. The town quadruples when it's football season, and even basketball and baseball is really excitable. And we have a lot of fun. We get together, we celebrate that time. We also really enjoy watching that 25 most exciting seconds of college football, and watching those football players run down the field is just exciting. I came from a huge college, Ohio State, with a huge football atmosphere. There's something special about Clemson. Students really love their experience here.
At Clemson, we're very lucky that we don't just have the offices and programs at Clemson for our internship and practicum experiences. There are several institutions in less than a mile radius around Clemson that can give us the experiences that we need. We have two-year technical colleges, private colleges, small public, large public. We have a lot to offer, and that'll help us enhance our experiences.
You get to make your own experiences at Clemson University. It's pretty awesome how you get to pick your own practicum, your own internships, and basically make the experience your own. You get to know what you really love about each specific functional area because you look at them in your first semester. But then you get to actually pick your second semester where you want to spend your time at, what you want to learn about.
One of the professional organizations that I was previously vice president of, but I'm still very actively involved in, is the Student Personnel Association, aka SPA. SPA is a fantastic opportunity to grow in terms of personal and professional development. It provides social opportunities for the students in our program. It's a great way to just get to know yourself, each other, the campus, and the community around you. So I would highly recommend joining it. There are so many benefits that come from it.
Something that's really great about Clemson is, yes, it's a small town and you get that small college town feel, but it's also really close to some cities like Atlanta and Charlotte and Charleston. So there's definitely opportunity to travel to those cities for different athletic events, cultural events, and concerts. We also do a lot of things together outside of school and work. We have a Let's Be Social group on Facebook where people are always coordinating different activities such as hiking, kayaking. We also always have a tailgating spot together before the games. So there's lots of opportunity to do things together as a cohort and as a program outside of our just usual class and work schedules.
I hope that any incoming students to our program really take advantage of all that Clemson has to offer, whether it's through joining the Student Personnel Association and getting more involved with our program, or getting involved like things such as graduate student government and meeting people in other programs. There's so many ways that we as student affairs students can contribute to the Clemson family and make campus a better place for ourselves and for the students that we're serving.
When I heard about the study abroad experience, the month-long trip to Sheffield, England to work at the University of Sheffield, I was really excited. I love travel, and I've traveled before, but I've never studied abroad. I've just done more travel, and so this was a program that's led by Clemson with partners over in Sheffield that they've made over the years, and it allowed me to learn about what student affairs looks like in England and how different systems approach basically the same tasks with very different priorities and with very different challenges. But I think it expanded my thinking in how student affairs can be approached.
This summer, I spent my internship experience at the American University of Rome in Rome, Italy. It was a great experience. I was able to work with the Vice President of Enrollment Management in that institution, and not only was I able to work with her, but also in other areas of the institution like student life. And I was also able to participate in classes to learn Italian, to explore the culture, and to get to know myself more as a person.
One of the most challenging things I had to do was come back to school. After graduating from Wake Forest in 2010, I took a year off to work at Wake's Office of Multicultural Affairs. So coming to Clemson was a challenge. I had to get used to reading again, had to get used to studying again, had to get used to writing papers, going to class, after working an entire day. So that's probably been one of the most challenging things for me.
In coming to Clemson, it was that worry that I would be the only non-Southern person. But when I got here, some of my closest friends are also not from the South, and it was not only nice to have that solidarity buddy who understands the challenges that I have, but to also see how rich we are as a student affairs, I guess, student body, and how all of our experiences get to come together, and it almost doesn't matter anymore. So
I think the biggest piece of advice that I can give you guys for this weekend is just build a relationship with your host or anyone that's in the program. Ask as many questions as you can, like ever, but also just really pay attention to your surroundings. You know, be yourself.
I hope you feel like you got to know the students in our program and what Clemson and our Student Affairs program can offer you. We encourage you to ask questions while you are here and even after you leave. As our program coordinator states, you have to find the program that best fits your educational and professional goals. As you'll see over the course of the weekend, so many professionals' journeys started here at Clemson. Will yours?